Many UK residents are struggling to balance the desire to see loved ones this Christmas with the risk of COVID. 3 households will be able to visit each other under the UK's easing of restrictions, but there are fears a third COVID wave could loom.
In the medieval town of Rye, they're doing their best to get into the Christmas spirit, but the lights and decorations do little to mask the anxiety felt by some. Della and Bill would normally host both their sons' and daughters' families for Christmas, but this year we'll only be seeing one, and even then, contact will be kept to a minimum.
With the grandchildren, you've got to be very careful because the grandchildren tend to rush up to you, and you've got to, which I did before when we saw them.
So no hugging Granny at Christmas?
Well,
no, not really.
Well, I think if we have a hug, it will be like a sideways hug.
There are plenty of peculiarities on the high street, but not everyone will be changing their plans. For Dave and Kerry Ballard and their grandson George, Christmas will apparently be normal. 3 households under one roof, all within the rules.
We've all had an NHS test in the last week, so yeah, all negative.
You could, of course, catch it between now and then.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we can keep having them, to be honest.
For now, Rye and the rest of East Sussex is in Tier 2, which is perhaps why some people feel comfortable about meeting up over Christmas. But just across the border in Kent is Tier 3, and like the restrictions, the views there are very different. Down the road in Dymchurch are Kath, Amber and Josephine, who'd normally all eat roast turkey together, but this year are keeping their distance.
We're idiots to start relaxing this because we haven't got enough capacity in our hospitals now, particularly here, so we need to look after each other. And what are we giving up, actually? We could do it in Easter.
I'll be sad not to have a huge family around the table at Christmas this year, but at the same time, I don't know, it will make it richer next year when we're able to do it, I hope.
There's not much amusement to be had in Tier 3, not just socially, but for businesses too. Amy works at the Hot Potato Cafe, where a good day now counts as more than 10 customers. She thinks the relaxation of rules should be scrapped altogether.
I think that it would really be a step back, especially for businesses, because we've had to go throughout the lockdown for a month. We had to start doing takeaway only, and now in Tier 3 in Kent, we haven't been able to open.
COVID has been the nightmare before Christmas. It's hoped the opportunity to be with others won't bring a nightmare afterwards too.